Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I made my last video. I've been going through my own problems and I've been really busy at the moment. I'm in New South Wales. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about something. I wanted to talk about how to cope with bullying. Yeah, I know, a touchy subject. And I know it's something that I talk about a lot. But it also happens a lot, really. When I start, really, let's just start off with the fact that people that bully others. I hope one day, or even tomorrow, you can find a place in your heart that tells you to stop doing what you're doing. Because too many lives are being lost, too many lives are being lived, and who are you to go and bully someone else? Really, who are you to go and call someone else fat or go and make someone feel like shit? You know, we have a life for a reason, and so many people can't live it because they're afraid. There are people right now that are going through problems and they're laying in bed crying themselves to sleep, laying in bed because, you know, they don't want to face the real world. And that's the problem. People that bully others don't think about their actions. They don't think about the consequences. They don't think about the fact that it's going to affect someone in the long run. They don't think about the fact that someone can go commit suicide. They don't think about the fact that people could turn to drugs, alcohol, cigarettes. They could also become depressed and have anxiety or lack of self-confidence. They don't think about that. It's either they don't care or they don't think about it. And that's sad because if it was your family, I'm sure you would fucking care. I'm sure you would stop. And I hope that people that do get bullied can find a place in their heart where they become strong enough to either ignore it, and I know that's really hard, or they go and speak to someone, and that's also very hard because you don't know who to trust in this generation, in this society. Go speak to someone that you love. Go speak to your best friend. Even speak to me, because really I'm not the person to judge. I've been bullied since like year 2. I'm not going to judge you. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to, you know, want to put a blade to your arms. I know how it feels to not want to live anymore. And I know that, you know, it's hard to speak about how you feel when sometimes you don't even know how you feel because you're having mixed emotions. Because one minute you're happy as fuck, and then the next minute people are giving you shit. And, you know, that's not fair because we should be able to live our lives without having to worry about what other people think. And me as a person, I'm the nicest person you'll probably even meet. I don't want to see people crying. I don't want to see people wanting to give up on their lives. I don't want to see people, you know, being bullied because it's not fair. If I could have one thing in life, it wouldn't be money, it wouldn't be cars, it would probably be to have peace and to have happiness, because there's so much war and controversy and we're adding to that. We're not decreasing, we're not making this any less of a problem, we're making it more of a problem. And the reason I speak about this so much is because it's not stopping. There's people all around the world that are committing suicide. Yeah, I know there's bigger issues as well, but this is also an issue that needs to stop. And if it doesn't stop, I'm sorry, but tomorrow someone that you love maybe might commit suicide. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's true because bullying is fucking lethal. If you're getting bullied day in, day out, of course you're not going to want to go to school. Of course you're not going to want to live your life. And I hope, you know, people that do bully others can find a place in their heart where they decide to stop because they know that it affects someone and they know that it could cause really bad things. And you know that if someone commits suicide over the words that you say, you could get really like a really big fine because you've practically killed someone. Not, you know, not physically, but verbally you've killed someone. You've pushed someone to the point where they no longer want to live. And if you could do that, that's pretty fucking pathetic. I don't know how people can sleep at night knowing that they've bullied someone so much that, you know, they don't want to live anymore. And some people can deal with it a lot better than others can. Like me, I've been bullied since year 2, so really it's pretty sad to say, but I'm used to it. I get bullied every day. People see it all the time. They see all the TBHs I get. They see what people say to me. And I'm used to it because I've learned to live with the fact that people don't like me. Some people, you know. But I've also learned to live with the fact that people love me as well. And, you know, I still have my days where I think about giving up. But I want you to just remember that I love you and I'm always here for you, and others are as well. And if you are feeling down, don't turn to those things, because it doesn't help. It really doesn't. You need to speak to someone, and I know it's difficult, and I promise you things will get better. I know that some people are assholes, and some people don't give a shit about other people's feelings, but I really hope that one day this all stops. So then as a society, as humans, we can have a bit more peace. You know, school would be great if people weren't bitches and people weren't backstabbing each other. School would be great if bullying didn't exist. Because then other people wouldn't have to feel as if they had to sit by themselves. They wouldn't have to feel as if they're scared to make friends. They wouldn't come home crying their eyes out saying, oh, mum or dad or auntie, uncle, nan, I don't want to go to school anymore. People wouldn't feel that way. People would be able to sit in the classroom and do their work without feeling upset. And I hope that one day that actually happens, whether it's in our generation or it's in the next. I really hope it happens, because, you know, there's people all around the world that are, you know, contemplating life or deciding to commit suicide or using self-harm or drugs or alcohol, and it's just, it's so bad. I just hope that this helps in a way. And to the people that don't want me making videos, delete me, because I'm always going to make videos, because it's some way or another helps people. And I have people inbox me every day saying your videos are good, and that fucking means a lot to me, because, you know, not much in my life have I had people supporting me on things that I love doing. And this, yeah, I speak about it a lot, and it's a touchy subject. And I just hope, you know, you're strong enough. And if you do give up, you're not weak. It just means that, you know, enough is enough. And that's fine. But, you know, just know that I'm here. Oh, just hurt myself. That I'm here. Others are here. And people love you. I really just hope that this shit stops. And I know this is a very long video, but it needed to be said, because I'm tired of seeing people get bullied, and I'm tired of, you know, being a victim of bullying. I'm tired of it all, and I just hope it stops. And if it doesn't, then so be it. But if it does, thank fuck the Lord, because so many lives can be lived, and so many people will be able to go out on the streets and not feel afraid. Just know that you have friends, you have family that care. I have a very lovely best friend that's been there for me through thick and thin, and that's what I think some people need. And if you don't have that, I'm here for you. This is a very long 8-minute video, but
just you have already watched it.
But yeah, you've watched it, and I hope that you can get something out of this, because I love you and so many other people do. So ciao.